Trepidation, welcome and happy day. Ontario's Premier is looking for ways to take power away from the Mayor, Rob Ford. She says, hey, you may have been elected by the people. I wasn't, by the way, but I'm smarter than everybody else, and I'm going to fix you. She's starting to go into water she probably shouldn't go into. It's a slippery slope. Almost 400,000 people said, we want Mayor Ford to be our mayor. Come on already. I think the press is kind of stepping out of line a little bit here because, as I have said to you before, I'd rather have a drunk conservative any day than I would a sober liberal running the country. And this guy's running the largest city in the country. Give him space. Leave him alone. I mean, Ontario Premier, to make all of this noise, you know what? She's saying he's a crack addict and he's a drunk and all of this. Firstly, I've never even smoked pot. I don't know much about drugs, but it would seem to me, based on what I've read at least, that you can't be really big and overweight if you're a crack addict. I kind of think your teeth fall out, your hair falls out, and maybe I am, you know, and you're skinny. And he ain't any of those things that I've seen at least. Maybe he drinks, who knows, and who cares, but who is she to pass judgment? And the press and the police commissioner, they're all passing judgment. Who are these people? And by the way, the Premier, she says she's a lesbian, but Ford's a conservative and I'm a liberal. You got a lesbian, you got calling another guy a crackhead. What a mess. I mean, the Premier's out of control spending wise. What a circus. Maybe I'm just too old for all of this stuff, but I just don't get it anymore. Leave the poor man alone and give him space. In New York, the NYPD commissioner, this would be Ray Kelly. He's been an outspoken supporter of anti-gun control situations and initiatives for quite some time, and Kelly regularly makes speeches about guns, how bad they are. Good guys shouldn't have guns, only the bad guys shouldn't. Good guys, you have no business trying to look after yourself. Give us a call. We'll show up in a couple of hours and we'll save the day, right? Gun control is good. And Kelly and Bloomberg, they're just two goofs in a pod. They're two people, peas in a pod. Was that what I was trying to say? Maybe. Tom Selleck, he plays on his television show Blue Blood, he plays the commissioners. Too bad he wasn't it in real life because he's right-wing. He's actually a director of the NRA, as a matter of fact. But you know what? Now, I'm digressing a bit, back to the present commissioner. Now he's getting ready to retire, and he says this: I want 6 armed detectives for protection because me and my family, we want safety. The security detail, of course, will be paid for by taxpayers. Oh, liberals, stupid. Oh, but I repeat myself, don't I? Hypocrites, a whole bunch of different words come to mind. Where do these people come from? They continue to walk among us. They're a bunch of selfish people that haven't got a clue about reality. Duh. And particularly a fact. Don't let a fact get in your way. The facts clearly show that more guns do equal less crime. Toronto police chief. A lot of police chief talk going on here. We got movie stars, we got real things, but this guy, Bill Blair, he's in Toronto, and this came to me from the CSSA, Canadian Shooting Sports Association in Canada, and it's one of their members passed it on to them. Gun deaths are down 34.4% in Ontario, or overall rather in the country. In the city of Toronto, they're down 85%, and the Toronto police chief, he predicted doom and gloom. If you get rid of the gun registry, we're going to have mayhem in the streets, and do not allow good people to have guns. That's a bad idea. Leave them only in the hands of the bad guys. Someone needs to explain to me how come these people aren't dealt with in the Prime Minister's office. Somebody higher up that can say, wake up, come out of the ether and whap. Because you won't wake up, we're going to whap you again. I mean, come on. And this is the same guy that's chasing Rob Ford, the mayor. You know, for a police guy, he doesn't seem to work with facts very much, does he? Let me end today with a story. Here it comes. Funny story. Lighten up, y'all. In response to recent emails about my dog, please be advised that I'm sick and tired of answering questions about my dog. Yes, he mauled 6 people wearing Obama t-shirts, 4 people wearing Pelosi t-shirts, 9 teenagers wearing hanger pants that hang past the bottom, blah, blah, blah. And he's already bitten 3 flag burners, but for the very last time, the dog is not for sale. I'll come back tomorrow, we're going to have more for you from the right. See ya.